Okay, people. Y'all know what this is. This is the afternoon ISBC truth. Hold on one moment. Okay, people. Y'all know what this is. This is the afternoon ISBC truth news hour show. Oh, Lord. Da, 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 da. A little bit late. We're a little late, but nevertheless, we're here to break down these news stories. And then we got to go to the members only section because we got to bring you the breakdown on Tariq Nasheed and the breakdown on Tariq Nasheed and the FBA organization. We're gonna be breaking that down today. After we give you this news over here, we're gonna be breaking down the Tariq Nasheed and the FBA um, movement. We'll be breaking that down for members only. So if you're not a member, I urge you to simply hit that join button, become a member, so you can get that exclusive content, people. That exclusive content. I'm your host. I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith. If you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on your notification bells. That subscribe button. Turn on your notification bells. Hit that like button as well, people. Let me see what else we got. Don't forget we have Bible study class tonight at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Brother Ronaldo Page and Brother Monday is going to, you know what I'm saying, blow the trumpet tonight. So, yeah, you know, tonight's a feast night, so I'm looking forward to that. You know what I'm saying? You want to tune into that class, you can call in the prayer line number tonight. You can the prayer line number opens up at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so you can start calling in at 6. The Bible study class starts at 8. The telephone number is 978 890 8900. That's 978 890 8900. And the access code is 365 310 pound. That's 365 310 pound. Give me a second. I gotta go grab some coffee. I ain't had my coffee this morning or this afternoon. I ain't had my coffee. You know we're late. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give me a minute. Let me grab my coffee. Then we're gonna run down these news articles, run down these news stories. Then we're going to close this out, and then we're gonna uh, uh, um, broadcast for the members. We're gonna break down the Tariq Nasheed and the FBA movement. You know, foundational black. You know what I'm saying? Garbage movement. We're gonna be breaking that down in a few. So give me a minute. Let me grab me a cup of coffee real quick. right, people. Don't forget, people, don't forget, as a member of this ministry, as a member of this channel, okay, people. Don't forget, people, as a member of this ministry, as a member of this channel, you get, you know what I'm saying, you get first dibs on the merchandise, the Illuminati Radio coffee mugs. Also, the Illuminati Radio t-shirts. You get first dibs on the Hebrew Israel. Hello? You get first dibs on the Illuminati Radio t-shirts. You also get first dibs on Illuminati Radio coffee mugs. And you also get first dibs on the ISBC Hebrew Israelite calendars. You know what I'm saying, which comes out every year. So you get first dibs on that. And also you get exclusive content, like the content that we're about to produce in a few minutes after we give you this news. After we get you this news, we're going to be transitioning to the members only section of this channel to bring you forth Tariq Nasheed and the FBA movement. So that's all you get by you know what I'm saying, becoming a member of this channel or a member of this ministry. Yeah. All right, people. Make sure you guys hit that like button. People, hit that like button. Turn on your notification bells. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to this channel. And let's go ahead and get to the news. You know, I forgot. As always, we got to start the news off with the Most High God's name. Alexa, AHAYAH. What does that mean?
From Quora.com. Ahaya is Phoenician Hebrew for I am.
So Ahaya is Phoenician Hebrew for I am. Where did we get that from? Alexa, Exodus chapter 3, verse 13.
This might answer your question. Exodus 3:13 reads, And Moses said unto God, Behold, when I come unto the children of Israel, and shall say unto them, The God of your fathers hath sent me unto you, and they shall say to me, What is his name? What shall I say unto them?
Boom.
Did that answer your question?
Yes, thank you, Alexa. Boom.
Thanks for your feedback.
Boom. So Moses asked the Most High God a direct question. He didn't ask the Most High an indirect question. He didn't beat around the bush. He asked the Most High God a direct question. And let's see how the Most High God answered. Did the Most High God give him a direct answer? Let's see. Alexa, Exodus chapter 3, verse 14.
This might answer your question. Exodus 3:14 reads, And God said unto Moses, I am that I am. And he said, Thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, I am hath sent me unto you.
There you go. So Moses asked a direct question. Moses asked the Most High God his name, and the Most High God gave him the answer, his name, a direct answer. And what does I am mean in the Hebrew? Let's see. Alexa, AHAYAH. What does that mean?
From Quora.com. Ahaya is Phoenician Hebrew for I am.
All right. So now you got that. And we give you these breaking news stories. And we started off with the Most High God's name and the breakdown of the Most High God's name. According to the book of Exodus, chapter 3, there should be no excuse you calling on any other name other than the Most High God. Ahaya. All right. So with that out the way, let's go ahead and get to this news. Alexa, give me Al Jazeera podcast news.
Playing Al Jazeera news updates from Amazon Music. Here's the latest episode. Israel's assault on Gaza City, South Asia flood devastation.
Alexa, pause. Hello? Hello? Alexa, press play.
Resuming Al
Hello?
Jazeera news updates from Amazon Music.
Hello?
Israel's assault on Gaza City, South Asia flood devastation.
The Israeli military is conducting a large-scale assault on Gaza City, part of an operation to seize control of the entire area. Now, one of the latest strikes has leveled a high-rise building. Take a look. Now, that block is located in a densely populated neighborhood with hundreds of forcibly displaced Palestinians sheltering nearby. The Israeli military has been systematically targeting the area in an effort to make it completely uninhabitable.
Oh my God, we were lining up for food near Mushata Tower. It is now reduced to dust. We were told the Israeli warplanes would strike. We kept waiting for food. We would rather die of Israeli missiles than of hunger.
Alexa, pause. So you mean that these Arabs said we will rather be unalived from Israeli missiles than to be unalived from hunger? While we over here enjoying life and about to be destroyed, because yes, that's what you're doing. You brothers and sisters over here in America, you think you're enjoying life over here? They're just lining you up. The powers that should not be just lining you up. You know what I'm saying? And when the hammer drops, it's going to be too late because you're lined up and you thought that, you know what I'm saying, that you're going to be okay. But over there, the Israelis is literally fighting for food. Alexa, resume.
Resuming Al Jazeera news updates from Amazon Music. Israel's assault on Gaza City, South Asia flood devastation.
Trail of destruction behind and Palestinians fleeing in a state of panic. Israel's defense minister has warned that the gates of hell are now opening in Gaza. At least 44 people have been killed in
Alexa,
attacks.
pause. Did you hear what you said? Israel just announced that the gates of hell is now open in Gaza. Lord. Alexa, resume.
Resuming Al Jazeera news updates from Amazon Music. Israel's assault on Gaza City, South Asia flood devastation.
Most of them in Gaza City. Well, 7 months after Israeli forces launched a major offensive in Tulkarem in the occupied West Bank, some Palestinian families have been allowed to return. They found their homes and businesses destroyed. After weeks of heavy monsoon rain, more downpours are threatening to worsen floods in Pakistan and northern India. Large areas of the Punjab region, which is divided between the two countries, are underwater. Entire crops have been lost. 3 of the 5 rivers that flow through Punjab have swelled to exceptionally high levels, affecting thousands of villages. Nearly 4 million people have been directly affected by the floods in Pakistan. 500,000 people have fled their homes in a 24-hour period, bringing the number of displaced to 1.8 million. At least 884 people have been killed. In India, 300,000 people have been impacted. At least 43 have died. More than 10,000 people have been evacuated from low-lying areas in India's capital after heavy monsoon rains triggered floods in the north. 2 powerful aftershocks have hit eastern Afghanistan in 12 hours. They've triggered fears of more deaths and destruction in a region ravaged by Sunday's earthquake. The death toll has passed 2,200.
On the Inside Story podcast, we are discussing the motives.
Alexa, pause. Alexa, give me NPR News. Alexa, NPR News.
Playing NPR News now from Amazon Music. Here's the latest episode, NPR News, September 5th, 2025, 12 p.m. EDT.
This message comes from Carvana. Why spend time wondering what your car is worth? Instantly track its value on Carvana Value Tracker. Answer a few quick questions and stay up to speed on your car's value. Track your car's value at Carvana.com.
Live from NPR News in Washington, I'm Louise Schiavone. Hiring in the U.S. slowed significantly in August. The Labor Department says employers added 22,000 jobs during the month, far fewer than were expected. NPR's Scott Horsley tells us the nation's jobless rate ticked higher to 4.3%.
For the second month in a row, the report shows U.S. employers added far fewer jobs than forecasters had expected. Factories and construction companies cut jobs last month, as did the federal government. Healthcare was one of the few industries to add jobs, and even there, hiring was slower than in previous months. Revised figures show a net loss of jobs in June for the first time since the depths of the pandemic in late 2020. The Federal Reserve has been keeping a close eye on the softening job market as it weighs a possible interest rate cut later this month. Investors widely expect the central bank to lower its benchmark rate by a 1/4 percentage point. Scott Horsley, NPR News, Washington.
The South Korean government is expressing concern about an immigration enforcement raid at the site of a Hyundai electric car battery factory in the state of Georgia. 475 people were detained in the federal action. Homeland Security Special Agent Stephen Schrank.
We have also received many leads from community members, from prior workers. We have conducted many.
Pause. Yeah, see, the government is removing Issachar. But they say they were moving Issachar because of the violence of Issachar. But all you doing is going after Issachar that is working. You are attacking Issachar at the, listen, down in Georgia, I forgot what county it is, but it was a battery plant. You know what I'm saying? That make, I guess, batteries for cars or something like that. The feds ran up in and handcuffed them all. They're now on the verge of deporting them. For what? You know what I'm saying? That last time I checked, somebody who wakes up early in the morning to go to work is not a threat. Last time I checked, the people who wakes up early in the morning to smoke crack, the people who wakes up in the morning, early in the morning to smoke weed, the people who wakes up early in the morning to do heroin, the people who wakes up in the morning to do drugs and gang bang, these are the threats. And you notice the government is not going after them. Because in California, there's whole Issachar gang communities. You don't see, you never heard, you have not heard yet the immigration or ICE going after a gang member. And there's plenty of gang members in California. Or, matter of fact, there's plenty of gang members in Huntington Station. You know what I'm saying? There's some real MS-13 members still in Huntington Station. There were some real, you know what I'm saying, Sora 13 or the 18th Street gang. There were some real Mexican gang all through the states of America. But you don't see them going after them. You see them, and it's very easy to go after somebody who's not bothering you. It's very easy to attack somebody who's not bothering you. But to go after people who is already armed and ready to be on the attack mode, that's like a struggle for them. They rather go after the easy targets. It's a shame. My prayer goes out to those Issacharite brothers and sisters that woke up early in the morning to go to this Georgia car battery plant to work, to put food on the table for their families, and have to worry about getting deported. So, all of these individuals that was arrested at this battery plant in Georgia, they was arrested, they're about to get deported. Remember, they left families at home. The people that was at work, obviously they was the breadwinners. So what about the Issacharite brothers and sisters, family that is left at home without a breadwinner now? They're destroying families. That's what they do. Anyway, Alexa, resume.
Resuming NPR News now, from Amazon Music. NPR News, September 5th, 2025, 12 p.m. EDT.
Through the immigration operations throughout the state of Georgia that have identified other employees that, when encountered, informed us that they worked there. We have interviewed folks and we have developed evidence over the course of many months in support of the investigation.
The plant is part of a multi-billion-dollar package of South Korean investments in the U.S. in a deal announced in July. A day after a coalition of 35 nations came together in Paris to commit a peacekeeping force for Ukraine, Russian President Vladimir Putin has issued
I won't be too surprised because they said the plan was part of a multi-fashion operation where the Koreans have put car plants in America I won't be too surprised if the Korean is the one that snitched the Issachar rights out. Because at the end of the day, if they don't get the Issachar rights to work in these plants, who they going to get to work in these plants? They're going to bring Korean immigrants over here to work in these plants. They're going to bring Korean immigrants. If the Issachar rights do not work in this battery plant down in Georgia, because, come on, this sounds like an insider job. You talking about, you know what I'm saying, a young dog talking about snitching. What about the American government and the Chinese snitching on Issachar to round up Issachar? Now who is going to take the jobs that is supposed to be done by the Issacharites? They're just going to bring Korean immigrants. Alexa, resume.
Resuming NPR News now, from Amazon Music. NPR News, September 5th, 2025, 12 p.m. EDT.
NPR's Eleanor Beardsley reports that Putin says any foreign troops in Ukraine would be a legitimate Russian target.
26 of the 35 nations that pledged support to Kyiv say they are willing to put troops on the ground and in the seas and skies of Ukraine to keep the peace once it's established. The U.S. is supposed to provide some sort of backstop to this mostly European security force. But given President Trump's reluctance to impose tariffs on Russia and his enduring affinity for Vladimir Putin, many wonder if he will commit support, says Martin Quincey with the German Marshall Fund of the United States.
The commitment of the president himself will depend on how he sees the evolution of the conflict, his exchanges with Vladimir Putin.
So far, Putin has rebuffed all of Trump's peace proposals and never wavers from his maximalist demands. Eleanor Beardsley, NPR News, Paris.
On Wall Street, the Dow down 268. This is NPR News.
Alexa, stop. All right, let's see who else is in the news, people. Alexa, give me 10-10 wins. Alexa, 10-10 wins.
10-10 wins from Odyssey.
Once upon a mundane morning, Barb's day got busy without warning. A realtor in need of an open house sign. No, 50 of them, and designed before 9.
My head hurts.
Any mighty tools to help with...
Give me CBS News Radio.
CBS News Radio from TuneIn.
Buy one, get one 40% off when you buy 4 or more windows or doors at Renewal by Andersen during the extended end of summer sales event. All this month, get an additional $150 bonus off each window and door. No minimum purchase required. Affordable financing options.
I think we're going to wrap that up. Alexa, give me 10-10 wins.
10-10 wins from Odyssey.
But into Sunday, perhaps some lingering rain in the morning. Otherwise, will be cooler and less humid as clouds break for some afternoon sun. High 73. And it should be a nice day Monday with sunshine and a high again around 73. Right now, we have a mostly sunny sky. It's 79 degrees. In Midtown, we're going up to 82. I'm AccuWeather meteorologist Brian Thompson on New York's weather station. 1010 winds on 92.3 FM.
And coming up on 1010 winds, watching Sesame Street is going to be as easy as going to YouTube soon. That story's next.
eBay has reinvented vehicle buying. From click to curb, everything's covered. Ever try to buy a car online and end up in a parking lot with a stranger and some blind trust? That era is over.
So I guess, being that the Trump administration canceled the funding for the PBS broadcasting station, which also funds Sesame Street. Seems like Sesame Street is about to go to YouTube. We're going to get to that in a minute. We might have to do 2 reports in the members only section. We might have to do something on Sesame Street and see if that's see what's going on with that. Give me a minute. Let me wait for the 10-10 Wins to come back off commercial, so we can get back to some news. People, make sure you guys tap on them.
On the web at LinderTV.com.
Make sure you tap on that subscribe button, people. Tap on that subscribe button. This is just the
news time. 1:15. Well, getting to Sesame Street will soon be as easy as opening YouTube. The video platform has signed a deal with Sesame Workshop, making hundreds of classic episodes available. New episodes will debut on Netflix and PBS in November, and the classic episodes will hit YouTube in January. Sesame Street says it will also create new content specifically for YouTube and lead seminars for YouTube creators so they can learn how to come up with content that is entertaining while also promoting learning. Well, Jets and Giants fans haven't had much to be happy about in recent years, but some key off-season acquisitions are giving fans some new hope going into the new season.
So I'm always amazed how much young people know about sports. Luke's in 8th grade. He was working on his fantasy football picks when we caught up. He's a Jets fan.
Yeah, I feel like with the upgrades in the offensive line with like Membu, and then also we got a huge upgrade at quarterback with Fields. He's more explosive in the pocket.
You've been a Jets fan your whole life?
Yeah.
So you haven't seen much winning in your young life yet, no?
No, I haven't even seen them make the playoffs.
So they think this year maybe the playoffs? I mean, the Bills are a tough opponent, but I mean, you think they could actually win 9 or 10 games, or is that a dream?
But I do think that we could possibly get a wild card spot.
To kick off the season, the Giants are at the Commanders. The Jets home for Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers. Glenn Shuck, 10-10 Wins, 92.3 FM in Midtown.
The WNBA has just gotten some really bad news.
Caitlin looks like she's in pain after that pass.
Indiana Fever guard Caitlin Clark announced on X she will miss the rest of the season because of injuries. And there have been a few. Clark hasn't played since July 15th when she strained her right groin. She was diagnosed with a bone bruise in her left ankle during rehab. Clark has missed 28 of the Fever's 41 games this season. In her X post, she says disappointed isn't a big enough word to describe how she's feeling. Deborah Rodriguez for 10-10 Wins.
A 102-year-old Japanese man has become the oldest person to summit Mount Fuji. He reached the top in early August with help from family and friends. Kokichi Akuzawa made the climb with his 70-year-old daughter, his granddaughter, her husband, and 4 friends. And this is not his first record-breaking ascent up Mount Fuji. Akuzawa was 96 when he became the oldest person to scale the mountain. In the last 6 years, he overcame heart issues, shingles, and stitches from a climbing fall. Well, in the years that led up to the pandemic, the gender gap in math had nearly closed, but all that made-up ground has now been lost.
The analysis found girls caught up to boys in math between 2009 and 2019. But from 2023 to 2024, the boys scored higher than girls in math in nearly 9 out of 10.
Pause. Yeah, we're going to have to do 2 members-only reports. Caitlin Clark of the WNBA, we got to do a decipher on that, you know what I'm saying, and see if that's a ritual. So we'll be doing that in a few minutes when we transfer over to the members only section. So we got Sesame Street's new deal, and we also got Caitlin Clark of the WNBA, and we got the Tariq Nasheed and the FBA. We got all of that coming in a few minutes when we transition over to the members only section. Alexa, resume. Alexa, press play. Alexa, 10-10 Wins.
10-10 Wins from Odyssey.
Morning hours. The other examined components were mostly stable throughout the day.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I saw you from across the cafe.
Alexa,
And
stop.
you're the guy.
All right. That's it for that, people. That's going to do it for your afternoon news. We're about to transition over to the members only section. We got to do reports on Caitlin Clark, Tariq Nasheed, and Sesame Street new YouTube deal. Got to do those reports. That's going to be in a few minutes. People, all you members, we will see you in about 3 minutes when we transition over to the members only section. To all you people who are not members, we will see you guys and girls, you know what I'm saying, tonight at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Bible study class. Make sure you guys tap on that subscribe button, people. Tap on that subscribe button if you ain't hit that subscribe button yet. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to this channel. Tap on that like button, get us in them algorithms, people. Tap on that like button, get us in them algorithms. And if you want to tune into tonight's Bible study class, the prayer line opens up at 6 o'clock. The Bible study class starts at 8. The telephone number is 978-890-8900. That's 978-890-8900. And the access code is 365-310-pound. 365-310-pound. And I think that's going to wrap that up. And we'll see you guys tonight at 8 o'clock for the Bible study class. And for all you members, we'll see you in about 2 minutes. We got some work to do. Got to break down the Caitlin Clark of the WNBA. And Tariq Nasheed of the FBA. And Sesame Street new deal on YouTube. Got to do those 3 reports. So we'll see you members in about 2 to 3 minutes. You bless you all.